Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. And today we're talking about the endless, the never ending, the forever, the payroll specialist, the next RWA to make a serious impact on crypto, the one that's going to change the game, the one that is about to run all the way up. So, as the video says, ZBCN or Zebec volume is down. So, the price is going to come down just a little bit. Now is time to buy the dip or eat the dip or invest what you can to DCAN. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. What up, DR? What's going on, brother? Welcome back. But yes, now is time to buy the dip. Again, it's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. And this is just my thoughts and opinions, right? This is not tied to any organization. These guys don't pay me. I wish they did. But Zebec doesn't pay me anything. This is just for my own research. And keep an eye out. I got a team working on the Discord, so at some point, we're going to start putting new plays out for you guys to invest in while the market is down due to conflicts and political, I guess, changes or environments. The market will probably take a bearish dip soon, right? It's probably going to be a little bearish, and that's when you want to get in. You don't want to buy at the top. You don't want to buy when it's bullish. You want to buy when it's down. So it's coming down for us to pick it up. Then you can reinvest and make money, right? You don't want to. You're not going to make money if you buy it at the top. And also check out the BTM Crypto News. Finally got my shirt in. I know you like it. I know you love it. And you could pick it up from, I think it's on Etsy, right? You can pick it up on Etsy. What up, Ricky? What's going on, brother? So, as Ricky's saying, the Discord will be fire, right? We got some changes coming too. We got a team working on it, and they're going to bring it up to speed, give you guys some options and some ways to invest. So, shout out to Ricky and the team for all the work they're putting in. You will reap the benefits sooner than later. But let's get to it. I don't want to hold you guys all night. I actually got to do because I want to get my what is that? The SEO up or get my what was that? Get my commercial revenue on track. But that's here nor there. But we will. Let me see. Let me start the screen share so we can see what we can see on the spotlight. And the spotlight as usual, starting with Twitter or X or Twitter X or whatever you want to call it. There is some dang it. That's probably why it's not working. So there is some conversation or sentiment about XRP working with Zebec, right? Or Zebec, or what do you say yesterday? Zebec, right? Zebec. I gotta put that French accent in there. Zebec, right? Zebec. We want you to buy more Zebec. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, this is Crypto J. We got XRP airdrop from Uphold. I'll be sold at $1. It'll be sold at $1. Receive 1,874 ZBIC from Uphold Accounting. So I wonder how much XRP you're holding. But before we get going, let's go down this rabbit hole just a little bit. Why would Uphold buy additional ZBIC to give it away if you hold XRP? if there is not an XRP Zebec, I like saying that French, Zebec partnership coming, right? I need some more onions for my hamburger, but I will pick up a Zebec before. I'm tripping. But seriously, why would Uphold buy, was it 35 million Zebec to give away to XRP holders unless there is something in the works? Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, you got to connect the dots, right? And the dot clearly says there's something working between Zebec or ZBCN and XRP, right? It's got to be something. Why would they buy it to give it away just to give it away? Bought it to give it away because they want to draw more attention to the project. So getting in now and getting in while it is bearish would make you more money when the bull run starts. And people are saying the bull run got delayed, all seasons canceled. I'm not sure what you guys are smoking or what you're drinking, but how in the world could alt season be canceled? It might be delayed, but canceling would be ludicrous, right? Even if there is all kind of political unrest, all kind of WW3, 4 in the background, all kind of tariff madness. At some point, crypto market will pump. It might not pump long, but it is going to pump. If you don't think it's going to pump, I got some land I could sell you in Utah. I was telling my daughter I got beachfront property in Utah at a 50% discount. Just holler at your boy. But seriously, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I don't see where anybody's liking the video. All my YouTube viewers, go ahead and like the video and comment in the comment section with a fire emoji if you think XRP and Zebec are working on something big. So hit us in the chat with a fire emoji. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on the BTM Crypto News Network. So keeping it pushing. This is Zebec at 75,000 holders, 76,000 holders. I'm tripping. And I looked yesterday and it didn't show 76,000. But when I went back today and checked the holders, it is at 76. So I don't know if this website, this holder scan updates late or what, but it definitely did show. What up, Halls Balls? What's going on, brother? What's up with your fam? Let me see. Yeah, I'm still waiting for this to update. So here we go. 76,023. So it did actually push up. I'm just trying to see some. I might sign up for the premium, but I got too many subscriptions already. Until I start getting some inflow in from the Discord in the what is this? Super chats. I gotta take it easy on the subscriptions, right? Just trying to keep my head above water and not go too far into debt. But this is last 4 hours. We had 20 new holders, 12 hours, 33 holders, day 42 holders, 3 days, 224, 7 days, 346, 345. I need to get some more glasses. 14 days, 1,294, 30 days, 15,999. Looks like the holder count is shifting. So I guess it must be on some kind of rolling average or something, right? As people buy, people hold, the days must change because the averages change almost every day. Which is a good thing because it's showing us that there's still lots of interest. What up, Tony? Yes. What's going on, brother? What up with your fam? Good afternoon, Zebec family. I'm buying nonstop. Best believe. K, was that Farshad? Farshad? I'm not even gonna try the last name, but definitely I'm buying too, bro, and continue to diamond hand. Let me find my Michael Jackson glove here. My kid's been playing with it, so I don't know. But even the glove is getting pretty weathered. So you know that's a good thing if you guys are diamond handed, because even the glove is starting to feel the pain. But keep holding, right? Buy, hold. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. I'm a Zebec whale. Best believe. I definitely believe facade. But keeping it moving. This is another quick video from Colex. I don't know if we've seen a Colex before. Music, which is good. My main man, Rashad. I like that. Thanks for the super chat. If you like it, I love it. I definitely love it because I'm gonna be able to keep the lights on here on BTM Crypto Newswork. Also, check out the t-shirts, bro. We're trying to get mass marketing done with these t-shirts. But either way it go, I appreciate you, Rashad. Just trying to help you guys rebuild your crypto community. Somebody said stop saying it, but I don't care what you say, bro. It was my doggone YouTube channel. If you don't like it, start your own YouTube channel. But I am here and we are ready for Zebec to make big moves. So this is video I saw earlier. I think this is actually AI, but we're gonna play it anyway. Zebec Network, the future of payroll is here. Grab a bag of ZBCN and hold. And if you think about it, right? If Zebec does anything that they say they're doing with this payroll thing, these guys are literally going to change crypto and put RWA on the map and make a significant change to payroll. Somebody said in the comments, why would you want to stream your paycheck unless you're a drug addict or something? And I was like, bro, there's all kind of reasons to stream your paycheck without being a freaking drug addict, right? Oh wow. Thanks again, Facade. But there is all kind of reasons. Wow, it's 19. I think this is the most this is the biggest super chat I've ever got. I don't know what to do. But let's keep it pushing. I'm on hold for buying crypto this month, going on a Caribbean cruise at the end of the month. Just holding at the moment. Uh good got a good position in my crypto though. I'm also an XRP holder. I'm definitely holding XRP. Although I don't hold the 50,000 to get the reward, but I do want to see if anybody else that's holding XRP on Uphold got that reward. Thanks again, Rashad. You're welcome. Halls Balls, what's going on, brother? Take it easy on your cruise and say bring your own bottle of water. But you probably know that already. Just be careful about the water you're drinking, bro. I know some people that went on a cruise and get crazy sick. So just be aware. And I hear on these cruises, people are partying all the way up. But either way, we will check to see who is sorry, looking at text I got. Uh we'll check with Crypto Clay when he comes online to see about the reward. Let's go to this quick. I guess this is an AI generated video.
Zebec Network, changing the way money moves. Around the world, blockchain technology is being adopted at a rapid pace. Zebec is helping us create a future where money and value move more freely. Zebec Network, the future of payroll.
So shout out to, I guess it's Colex in that video. I think that was pretty cool. Always, Halls Malls. I'm a Zebec Shark. What up, Yazzie? I guess. Thanks for your support. So this is the product of a genius
Zebec
act
Network,
passing.
changing the way money moves.
Uh, Bitcoin, Link, and Zebec. So I think this is the MasterCard logo, and I think this is the link. Chainlink MasterCard partner to allow 3 billion cardholders to buy crypto. And these announcements keep coming out, and nobody's really paying attention to them, which I don't quite understand, right? But there is something that is seriously brewing for Zebec. You got to follow the breadcrumbs and you got to pay attention. A lot of people are trying to fudge you out because they want you to sell now to drive the price down so they could get it cheap. And then when it goes up, they're going to try to sell it back to you for 20x, 30x of what they bought it for, right? So just keep an eye on that because I know for a fact I've been in several projects where people are like, oh man, you don't want to get into that. You don't want to get into that. While they're buying it, right? Price goes down, they're buying it, they're buying it. All of a sudden, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. You know why you're not buying it? You start buying it and they're selling you what they fudded you out of, right? They're literally selling back what you sold to them at a profit. So just be smart, guys. Don't listen to fudders. Don't go down because the price went down. If you've been in crypto, you know the price goes up and down. It's like a wave, right? It's like the tide goes, the tide goes out, right? And then it comes back in, right? The same tide, the same water, the same momentum. It goes out. People are like, oh man, oh man, we're gonna do. Then later on, it's coming right back at you. The same thing. Dolphin LOL. Very good shape, brother Yazine. Yes, yes. Zebec is just like XRP, but much cheaper at the moment. For Shad, you are right. And I was telling people that too, right? We got in XRP when it was cheap, and then it went on a run, and people were buying it on the way up at $1, $2, then it hit the all-time high. Then the SEC showed up, which is weird because the SEC started lawsuits, the price started going down. Just from a conspiracy theory point of view, not saying I'm a conspiracist, but just from that point of view, it seems like XRP was about to go parabolic. The lawsuit started, and then all of a sudden, the price started going down, right? Just enough for people to pick it up cheap because I got it in. I want to say I got in at 10 cents or 20 cents, and it went up, and I sold some, and then I kept because I was trying to figure out what was happening, right? Blow up. And when I double checked, I thought it was going to explode. And when I went back to look, the lawsuit started, the price went down. So I got back in, thinking went down to like 40 cents and then down to 20 cents. And I want to say I got under 10 cents during that lawsuit, which I wish I would have got a whole lot more. But I was like, man, they're going to probably push this completely out of business. So once the first ruling happened, I was like, oh, snaps. I need to get in XRP before these rulings come out. Thanks again for Shard burning us down today, bro. Best believe it's only the beginning. And as I looked, once the SEC started uh, clearing XRP, which was weird because out of nowhere everything was cool, but it was down just long enough for the banks to start making their own crypto. And if you haven't seen that announcement, I don't know if it's FUD or what, but JP Morgan Chase is working on a coin. And I swear I was watching the video thinking this guy's a clown. This guy was like, most of my clients do not want to invest in crypto. We don't support crypto. We don't want anything to do with crypto because my clients aren't asking for it. 2 years later, oh yeah, we're all for crypto. Clients are nothing but concerned about us getting in the crypto market so we can stay current with the environment. I was like, bro, all this time you've been funding it. Now you're the main one talking about crypto. Like, dude, why did you fund it all that time just to come back to sell us on the crypto we've already bought? Uh for Shad, I think you're right. Well, I hope you're right about that 1 cent come. I'm telling you, man, things are gonna explode out of nowhere, right? You're gonna be sitting home watching TV, probably looking at WWE or baseball games, and you're gonna get that notification that ZBIC's on the move, like I get on my phone when things are going down. You're gonna get another notification. ZBIC is on the move, ZBIC's up 10%. You're gonna get another notification. It's gonna keep pinging all night. I'm not sure what the catalyst will be to start it, but something's gonna happen big, and this thing is gonna explode. Like one of the videos we're gonna watch in a minute, this guy says ZBIC is criminally undervalued. The same thing with XRP, the same thing with what is that? Maybe Ethereum, Solana. Most of these major tokens are criminally undervalued, right? I'm not talking about just regular or a slight dip. They are criminally undervalued. ZBIC under $1 is a travesty. XRP under $5 is criminally insane. What the freak is going on out here, guys? But I'm telling you, things are gonna explode out of nowhere. My friends joined Zebec family because I told them about it. Zebec best believe. Rashad, you're killing us here, man. You're burning us down, bro. I would say stop with the super chats, but don't stop with the super chats. But bro, invest in crypto, right? But thanks for your support because we definitely have enough to keep the lights on. Let's go. Um, One big network's early investors, Lightspeed Ventures, brings more to the table than just money. The significance of Lightspeed's investment is beyond capital. ZBIC has highlighted Lightspeed's expertise and network as key drivers in expanding its portfolio, particularly in the point of sale systems and crypto infrastructure. Post from X from ZBIC's official account in 2024 notes speed, Lightspeed deployment of over 100K POS terminals globally processing 6.6 billion in payment volumes, positioning them as strategic partner in ZBEC's ambitions to bridge traditional Web3 and payroll systems. Lightspeed's track record, having backed 87 unicorns and returned over 8 billion to investors in the past 5 years, lends incredibly and resources to ZBEX, lends credibility and resources to ZBEX growth, especially as it evolves into a multi-chain ecosystem where projects like ZBEC Card and partnerships with traditional payroll providers. In the context of Lightspeed's portfolio, ZBEC stands out as one of their few major token investments, a point emphasized in March 2024, X claiming that they're only significant, because we had the rest of the article. But actually, I was in point of sale terminals for a while, right? One of my jobs early on back in the day, before I got too deep into financial services, point of sale terminals make a lot of money. If these guys can integrate Zebec into point of sale terminals, bro, there's so much momentum in the background for Zebec. You guys just don't understand what is coming down the pipeline. Well, maybe you guys know, but people just don't understand. If you start messing with payroll, think about it. ADP is a multi-billion-dollar payroll company just on doing payroll, and they don't even get the payroll right most of the time, right? I've heard so many complaints from these guys. If Zebec gets 30% of the ADP's market, which they're going to get way more than 30%. We're talking about billions of dollars in payroll alone, just from a small percentage. If they can stream paychecks, they're going to corner the market, right? It's going to take ADP years to do that. Right? And if they do, more than likely, they're just going to get a license from Zebec and have Zebec do it, which would make sense as you guys are years behind. Zebec's already done. By the time you catch up, Zebecs will probably be enough subscriptions and payments and mortgages by the time you guys catch up. So it would make sense just to license the Zebec software and pay these guys. And if we get into licensing with Zebec, there is no telling how high this thing can go, right? Zebec will be top 100 on coin market cap in weeks, best believe. Bro, hold on, bro. You're getting too crazy now. I mean, I'm very, very, very cautious about hitting 1 cent, but getting top 100 in weeks is crazy work. But I do believe you. I'm not going to front. Even if I don't believe you, I want it to happen either way, right? It's beneficial to us for Zebec to get to top 100. But I'm telling you, you might be onto something, sir. All it needs is for a major announcement. Once everybody and their mama, the mom's sister's boyfriend's barber finds out you can stream your payroll check, I don't care what they're using. Once the word hits the streets, the real streets, not no suburban neighborhood, but the streets, that you can stream your paycheck, bro, everybody and their mom's going to cancel whatever they're using, whatever bank they're with, whatever payroll service they signed up for. They're going to jump all over this. I know I'm probably going to be one of the first to sign up. As soon as they say you can sign up, I'm signing up, right? It makes sense to stream your payroll checks. It doesn't make sense to have to wait 2 weeks. Even if they stream it once a day or twice a day, just the fact that you can stream, especially if you're an hourly worker. You're an hourly worker and they can pay you, I wouldn't say by the minute, but if they can pay you by the hour, bro, I would work way more hours, one. And two, if I can literally, I would low key probably have a desktop app set up and watch my check stream and wait for the stream to hit. Once the stream would hit, I would work, then I would wait and I would look and I would wait and I would look. When the next stream hits, I'm gonna start working again. But if they're able to do this without a hitch, things are gonna get crazy. And the little Zebec we own is gonna go through the roof. I'm talking about the IBM level um change to crypto, right? This is not no meme that changes colors, right? This is no NFT. This is an actual real world asset that you can see doing something. Where Zebec is going is the moon, I do believe. I hope you're right, brother. I definitely hope you're right. I agree with you. Zebec is everything. Right? Does what they say they can do. This is going to be a game changer. From companies to employ. How did it stop? Okay, $11 trillion payroll. Right. If these guys get half of that, what is that? Six and a half, five and a half, 5.5 trillion would explode the Zebec price, right? And if Zebec gets on and they have an NFT, that NFT would explode. These guys already freaking got commercials out. It might be the only crypto that has a commercial. I think maybe Bitcoin, but I don't even think the Bitcoin is a commercial. I think it's a commercial for the exchange. I don't even think it's an actual Bitcoin commercial. Zebec has actual commercials. Check out my page to see them because we posted them a while ago, but they do literally have real commercials, right? So this is XRP forged the path, Zebec lights the way. Uphold battle-tested journey, Zebec's promise and emerging trends in the U.S. crypto exchanges and markets. Dr. Martin Haselbeck, head of research at Uphold, and Simon, I'm not going to try to say his name, COO of Zebec. And this was May, and I need to go back and listen to this because I might be missing some information. How much to be a Zebec maxi? That's a good question. I would say 1 million tokens or more, right? But I don't know. But it would definitely be worth checking into. Okay, so this is Zebec will create generational wealth. Believe in that. Zebec's partnerships include Circle, which is a beast. I didn't even know about Circle until I started researching Zebec. Stellar, MasterCard, you know and love. Chainlink, we know. Ondo Finance, we know. XD Chain, I'm not sure about. Zero Hash, I just learned about. Mural. So Mural is a program that you can get to help you do whiteboarding. We actually used it at work several times. So all these companies can hold their own. If they even put a little bit in the Zebec, bro, the sky is the limit. Every green can is a confirmation, not a coincidence. Zebec is moving with precision and it's only getting started. Backed by Circle, Coinbase Venture, Solana, Visa, and MasterCard. 600 plus partnerships with 350,000 users embedded in UK education via Science Card, Cambridge, Astrid, etc. 73,000 wallets, which doubled in 60 days. Now live with gas, governance, and staking and credit integration. So I think this is the big one here. This embedded in UK education. When school starts back in August, well, I don't know when school starts in the UK, but when school can't even talk. When school starts back, which would probably be August or July, and these guys really start using these Zebec cards for a lot of their expenses, Zebec is going to push. I was talking to my main man, Rick. Shout out to Rick earlier, and he was saying with the Fed, Jerome Powell and his crazy BS with the Fed, and if the Fed cuts the interest rate 0.5%, which he said he would do in September, because they haven't cut the interest rate and people are getting very fed up. If they cut the interest rate 0.5%, crypto will explode. And if you've been into crypto, I use Uphold to buy Zebec, and Uphold is running out, best believe. You might be right. And that's when the price pumps, right? When Uphold starts to, when these exchanges run out, your little 1,000, 2,000 Zebecs are going to be worth a whole lot more than, what are we at? 4 cents? Not even 4 cents. 0.0038, right? Not even four, not even a penny. When that pressure hits, just like GameStop and what was it before GameStop? It was GameStop and it was something else. What was it? Whatever it was. When that pressure hits and these prices start going up like 88% is bullish, as it keeps getting more bullish and the tokens are harder to come by, that price squeeze will explode. And I think that's what's going to happen. Crypto Granny, you only have to pump Zebec or only talk about Zebec and believe it's going to be the only crypto that is worth a S in the end to be a maxi, I believe. What's Crypto Granny? There's something. Oh, okay. There is a Crypto Granny. Okay. Zebec B let them ETF fam believe that. Oh, okay. No, yeah, Zebec to the bro. Do I have? Oh yeah, I got Zebec shirts, bro. I think I'm gonna when it does pump, I'm gonna ball all the way out on shirts alone. What up, my dude? What up, Bugatti? Where you been, bro? What up, fam? I am well diverse, so I'm just a crypto maxi. Bugatti, what up? I was fortunate to get in Zebec in January. Yes, seeing I got in early, and I actually got in Zebec was when Zebec was Zebec before it was Zebec Network. It was ZBC. Says right here, ZBC migrated to ZBCN, and shout out to whoever it was that told me about Zebec because they kept hounding me about ZBC. I was like, what is this ZBC? Why is ZBC? Yeah, I remember that it changed. This was April last year. And I was like, what is this ZBC? I was like, what the heck? I'm going to buy it, right? Because I'm going to go ahead and get it and see where it goes. Rumor has it Zebec is going, bro, stop it. Stop it. Don't start that, bro. Don't start that. Don't get me hyped up. Don't get me ready to quit the job. Don't get me over here writing my resignation letter, bro. Don't start that just yet. 0009 is my DCA for Zebec. I need to actually see when I got in. I know I got in before it was anywhere close. I think Zebec has pumped at least 20% since I started buying it, right? So if not more. Let me see. Let's get back to this. I like the Zebec shoe. I wonder if this is actually a shoe, but it's weird because the shoe should be green, right? It should be green and light green. Maybe we need to holler at Nike to get us some shoes, or at least, excuse me, at least get us working on shoes. And here I am talking to death. I didn't even get to the videos, but we're gonna run the videos in a second. Let me see. How did we get? Okay, so this is Zebix heading to the moon. Not if, but when. And it's sooner than you think. Partnership stacking, momentum building, circle, ripple, chain link. Who's next? Still on the sideline. That's cute. You'll be buying at an all-time high where we are cashing real time. Get ready, everyone. The train has left the station. Zebec.
To the moon, let me play.
Okay, yeah. Try to hit you strikes. So I don't want to play any real music. But I do like the Zebec space shuttle that doesn't look like it's moving, but if you think about it in space, if it's going up, it's not going to look like it's moving, right? Which I think is what's happening to Zebec. It's not going to look like it's moving until it is out of sight. Everyone, because I am so far, I was right about everything. I saw that in XRP. This is another video from Crypto Chrome. So he did put a video out. Fourth quarter Zebec buyback, quarter Q 2025 card cashbacks, second quarter 20 DPN hardware, November 22 ISO cross border compliance. The crypto's going real world. This will be the blueprint. Zebec roadmap for 2025 just dropped.
ZBCN Zebec network isn't just building tech, they've followed through with a roadmap that's turning crypto into real usable tools. In Q4 of 2024, Zebec officially began monthly buybacks of its ZBCN token. These buybacks were tied directly to card spending, with up to $500,000 worth of tokens being removed from circulation every month. Every transaction didn't just pay, it helped reduce supply. Then, in Q1 of this year, Zebec launched its crypto rewards card. It wasn't just a debit card, it gave users token-based cashback, and those rewards fed right back into the buyback engine. It created a closed loop of spending, earning, and deflation, all powered by real-world activity. Now, looking ahead to Q2 of 2025, Zebec plans to roll out its DPIN-enabled hardware. These point-of-service devices are designed to bring crypto payments into the physical world, like placing blockchain directly into the checkout experience. You won't just use crypto online, you'll be swiping it in person. And then comes a major shift in global payments. On November 22nd, 2025, ISO 20022 compliance becomes mandatory for cross-border financial systems. This change could reshape how money moves internationally, and Zebec's expansion into remittances lines up directly with that deadline. This isn't just a list of promises, it's a sequence of real milestones, tracked, delivered, and unfolding in front of us. So now the question isn't if, or even when, it's whether the world is ready to use the crypto tools that are finally being built. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe.
So shout out to Crypto Chrome. I got a couple of my friends and my dad on Zebec. Same here. Crypto Clay is my rain man. He reads the white papers of on our carpool to work, gave his blessing, and we aped in like King Kong. I got all my family free in Zebec just like XRP. Yeah, I told everybody who's into anything, uh, gave everyone that is into any kind of crypto, let them know about this earlier. And we will see if they actually picked it up. ZBEC will be used by many banks and institutions. I think so too, sir. This is another video from Crypto Chrome. Let's see what he has to say real quick.
You're putting cash in and receiving crypto on the spot. That's the Imagine walking up to an everyday ATM, and instead of getting cash out, you're putting cash in and receiving crypto on the spot. That's the vision behind Zebec's new crypto card. It's more than just a payment tool. It's designed to make money flow as easily as tapping a screen. Built on Solana, Zebec's system uses a toolkit called Stream to process payments in real time. But here's where things get even more interesting. Bserv, one of the biggest payment networks in the world, recently launched a stablecoin called FiUSD. It runs on Solana too, and it's backed by Paxos and Circle, the same companies behind USDC. Now, picture the possibilities. Fiserv already supports over 2 million ATMs. If Zebec's card were to plug into that network, you could deposit cash at the machine and receive crypto instantly in your wallet. Think of it like turning your dollar bills into digital water, flowing seamlessly into your crypto ecosystem. And there's more. Fiserv works closely with ADP, the payroll provider for millions of Americans. Zebec has two major names from ADP's leadership, its former CEO and CFO, on its advisory board. That means the bridge between payroll, banking, and blockchain is already under construction. Zebec's goal isn't just to replace your card, it's to unify how you get paid, how you access your money, and how you use it, whether it's cash or crypto. So here's the question. Would you use a card that turns your cash into tokens at the tap of a button? Want crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe that crypto is the future, and the future is now.
So shout out to Crypto Chrome for that video as well. It is only the beginning, right? And this is my uh votes from yesterday. So by the end of June, 55% of the 27 voters think it's going to be over a penny. And that is 6 days from 5 days. 6 days? 5 days from now, actually. So people still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from now. So people are still under the belief in 5 days it's going to hit a penny. I'm telling you, there's something brewing. I've got so many partners already. It's got so many partners already. There's something brewing, guys. I'm just trying to tell you. So it is down 8.9% on the day, 0.8 in an hour. It was 0.004. Now it's down to 0.038, down 9%, 9% on the week, 23% on the month, still up 208% on the year. And it's pulling back for us to pick it up. And when this kind of happens, right, it comes down and then it back up. As people say, or as I've been told, or as I told you guys, this is the rocket fuel, right? It's got to pull back to fuel up to take off. I'm going to tell you guys, it is going to pop, right? It's going to do something crazy, right? It's pulling back. So it's going to go on a crazy run. It's going to wake a lot of people up. It's going to turn a lot of heads, and it's going to make a lot of fudders sick, right? A lot of fudders will be like, man, what was wrong? Man, I shouldn't have been talking all that mess. Man, I shouldn't have sold my Zebec. Trying to tell you, sounds pretty bully, my brother. That's why I'm buying. Wait until regulation come. Everything is going to blow up. Not only buy when it's red, not when it's green. That is good financial advice. Although we don't give financial advice, but I tell people all the time. I think Warren Buffett said, "Bly when it's blood in the streets." I got a friend that's a financial advisor that got fired for telling the customers that, which was weird, but it's true, right? You buy on red days. Don't trip by the dip. Yes, sir. Harl Balls. Eat the dip. Trying to remember what it was. Eat the dip, guys. Eat the freaking dip. Not only dollar cost average at the moment, of course, right? Once you get a bag, don't go crazy, but definitely buy when it is down. So this is XCN's up 15.7, BGB's up 3, Turbo's down 3.3, Mr. Miggles is up 0.7, Nexo is up 0.5, Jupiter's up 0.5, Bitcoin is up 1.6 to 107. It got to 108 today. It is going to be back in that 110 range, and people are going to go crazy. Only reason it's not over 110 because of real world conditions. Prime's up 10.6. Caspa is up 3.5. I need to make another Caspa video. Caspa is inching back up to that 10-cent mark. XPX is up 0.6. I don't know why this guy rod's so deep on XPX 6900, but whatever. SHIB's up 8.8. Metal's another low-key banger. You guys need to keep an eye on. It is up 3.7, 11.5 on the week, and 157 on the year. I'm into anything under $1. And metal seems to be holding pretty strong, actually. And like I was telling or talking earlier, a lot of these coins, when regulation hits, are going to disappear, right? Regulation is going to clear out a lot of this garbage. And it's going to leave the big boys like Zebec, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana. All of these guys are going to be taken, right? Like once these meme coins and crap coins and turd coins go away, people are going to take their money out the crap coins and invest into RWAs or blue chips. So the price of the crap coin is going to go down and the price of these big boys are going to explode because the smart investors are going to move their money over right before the announcements start happening. So you're going to see a very parabolic shift. Let's see what's going on here. You guys are burning us down in the chat today. Zebec to $1. What up, Johnny B? Thanks, brother. When y'all selling Bugatti, I'm not. No, I'm playing. I'm going to take profits though. If it hits $1 or more, I'm definitely taking profits when it hits Dos Dallas. Yep. For me. You feel me? Okay, I'm tripping. If I could read, boy, I'd be dangerous. um, Dog with a hat's down 4.3, Organized down 3.1, Nero's down 4.6, Mog is up 2.9, Luna's up 1.3. Swarm is down 7%. Osmosis is down 8%. Aerodrome is another one they're talking. Might do something as down 4.7. If you're trying to DCA in, this is a good time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. Buy the dip or eat the dip. I'm taking profit at $1. You know, yesy. Okay. Interesting. So what are we doing? Looking at the map here, you can see 7-day chart. Why does it go 1 minute? That's weird. Now you can see 24-hour chart. You see it came up here and went down, and it's gonna come back up. Let's check. Why is it a 3 month? I'm about to say, where's the? You can see here it was up almost 0.006 and 0.007, and it came down for us to pick it up. We're down 7.7 cents to 0.004. Market cap is still at 358 million. Fully diluted is 14 million. 24-hour trading volume is 36 million. Shout out to Coin Market Cap. Weird. Coin Gecko. Why don't I have Coin Market Cap open? Shout out to Coin Gecko. Liver King arrested. What the freak? So yeah, this must be old. Why are these guys saying 7.7? Actually, somebody's not right. Right. It is 7.7. So this is CoinMarketCap saying 0038 down 7.7. I'm picking some up as soon as I get off this call. Why is Zebec down today? Market cap 327.4 mil won. Total trading volume 19.7 mil won. And let's see, what do they think? Zebec's price dropped 9.6% in the last 24 hours due to failed bullish technical setups, fading momentum from May's rally, and a broader crypto market headwind. Key supports breach fails to hold to 0039, triggering technical selling. Post rally exhaustion, profit taking continues as Zebec's 900% May surge. Wait, what? I can't read. Did I read that right? Post rally exhaustion, profit taking continues after Zebec's 900% rally? Stop it. Market wide caution, Bitcoin dips below 105, pressured altcoins. That's weird. Primary catalyst, ZBCN broke below the critical 0.0395 Fibonacci support June 18th, which was last week. When was the 18th? Last Wednesday, exactly a week ago. Descending wedge pattern observed earlier this week. This triggering stop loss orders and algorithmic selling, amplified by 24-hour trading volume purging 4.44% to 19.8 million, signaling weak buying conviction. Technical content, RSI divergent, 14-day RSI 49 shows weakening momentum despite price retracing 50% from May's 007 peak. MACD breakdown. The MACD histogram turned negative 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and an 8 on June 18th, confirming bearish momentum. Volume collapse. Daily volume fell from 138 mil won on June 3rd to under 20 million, suggesting retail investors exited after the May rally. Market dynamics. Bitcoin 3% weekly drop to 104 as of June 25th, just today. Reduced risk appetite of altcoins like ZBCN. The CMC altcoin season index remains at 17. Bitcoin season showing capital hasn't rotated to smaller tokens. Future data reveals bearish positioning. ZBCN's open interest fell 60% since May 30th to 12 million, with negative funding rates persisting since late May. Conclusion: Zebec's drop combines technical breakdowns, post-rally fatigue, and unfavorable altcoin conditions. Watch whether the 00321 61.8 fib levels holds as next support. Could renew Bitcoin strength above 110K, reigniting altcoin demand. So basically, if Bitcoin pumps, which we think it will, because people are panicking and they're moving their money around, if it pumps to over a 10K, 110K, best believe the altcoins are not far behind. So from all that analysis, is basically saying keep an eye on Bitcoin. So let's see here. I've Yahtzeed. I'd pull some profits at $1 as well. Are you guys staking Zebec? I don't stake personally. I know some nightmares about people staking, but I did hear, I was talking to Rick earlier, and he said he staked and was making 30% on the staking, not on Zebec, but on another project. How do we stake Zebec, my dude? I'll stake with Uphold. Uphold offers it. Yeah, I do trust Uphold. But be careful with staking. Don't stake on any random site or any random exchange talking about they're going to give you back 15% or 12% on staking. I've seen more staking fail than succeed. So just an FYI that, bro. I've been in the trenches and I know how crypto works and how these scammers get you boxed in and you don't know what to do. So make sure you are wary about staking. Personally, don't do it, but it's a good way to earn interest on, I guess, some of the crypto, right? You're not concerned about losing. What up, family? Hallsball, my brother. Crypto Clay, where you been, bro? I'm waiting for you to hold freaking live. You do know the live starts at 3:30, brother. I'm messing with you. But the question was, did you receive the Uphold staking reward? What was it, staking? No, the Uphold rewards. Uphold's been rewarding people from staking XRP and paying them in, well, holding XRP on Uphold and paying them in Zebec, which is something big, because if they're paying Zebec out, that means they have something or they have a way they're going to get their money back, right? And also, they are going to profit from more people holding their XRP on the exchange, right? It makes sense for them to have people put their XRP on Uphold if the price of XRP skyrockets, or if there's a catalyst coming to entice people to sell XRP, right? So it's a win-win for Uphold. But let me know what you guys think about that. My brother from another mother. Once Bitcoin passes 102, 112K, VBIC is going to explode past a cent, which will happen in weeks, best believe. I think so too, brother. it's risky just buy and hold. I think so too with staking, right? I wouldn't take the risk. I know a guy that staked. I was telling somebody earlier that I had a lot of Ethereum. I was mining it, right before it stopped mining, which I think was probably the weirdest thing they could do because people were mining it left and right, and you were on course to make a fortune. Anyway, I was actually finding mining it, and I mined it out, and I sold it, and put that money down to buy a house, of which I wish I would have kept, but I'm probably going to make more money in the long term versus holding the XRP, but time will tell. But if I could sell the house now, I'd made a pretty good profit. So I probably would keep, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if I go back, would I still sell the XRP, not XRP, the Ethereum. But that's not here nor there. Get out the rabbit hole. I've been staking Zebec website since May, no problems so far. Staked for a month and for 4 months. Where are you staking that at? Oh, Zebec's website? I don't know. I am getting uphold rewards, which I love. Only staking 50K now because I bought XRP and Zebec on Uphold. I actually bought it on Uphold, but I put it in a cold storage wallet. I should have kept it, but that's not here nor there now. But this is IO increasing. Longs have been taken out. Time to fly. The CEO and the Zebec team are definitely planning something to explode in the next few days. Why does everybody keep saying it in the next few days? You guys got me worried. I don't want to go to sleep now. I'm going to be like this all day and night, right? Like you seen that meme, the guy has a cigarette in his mouth, he's looking at his phone, smoking a cigarette, looking at his phone. He's going to be looking at the phone all day and night. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and check real quick, just for grins. Let me go ahead and check to see if everything is cool. And we are live. I'm thinking as soon as I get out the live, I'm probably going to DCA in to more Zebec, right? Not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But I guess we're dropping everything and going into Zebec. Uphold is one exchange that I do trust. I do trust Uphold. I was on FTX. I didn't have a whole lot because I just signed up for FTX and then things blew up. And that's when the Sam Bankman-Fried thing hit. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't put a lot in that. But I've been on a few exchanges that kind of went away. So I'm definitely very, very leery about exchanges. Oh yeah, Trade Ogre with that BS about them holding Casper. I was mining the Trade Ogre, which was a mistake, and they put it in maintenance mode for 6 months. You couldn't do anything with the freaking Casper. So I was like, man, I don't know about these freaking exchanges. Just bought a bag of Zebec. I wonder if you can put Zebec on Tangent or Zelcore. Zebec will explode, I do believe, this month or early July. I've been holding Zebec buying Zebec almost every day now, like it's a habit. I'm gonna have to go back and you guys are making me too nervous. You guys are making me nervous with the Zebec talk. I don't know. Why is this in the Zebec feed? Is there anything Zebec? That's weird. Zoom out. Know what you hold. If that is too hard, forget about your wallet for a few days. Go outside, get some fresh air. Don't succumb to the heat. Yeah, you might want to stay inside, bro. Look out from the window. I don't know where you at, but it's hot as sin here. Zebec is showing more utility than XRP in 2017. Believe long term is the secret. This year we'll have we will have ISO cert. And like I've been preaching to you guys, ISO cert is crazy positive, right? There's so much you can do once you get SOX and ISO certified, right? You can even be um able to do more. Oh wow, it's my shirt. Oh wow, I see you out here. I see you out here, Zebec. I see you out here with my shirts. We live, fool. We live. Go ahead and pick up a Zebec shirt. I'm about to pick some up myself. Uh Zebec, listen to me and follow me with low and consolidated market cap. We are ready. The community is solid and active. We will potentially enter the top 100 of CMC in the space of July, August, bring the value and the acquisitions to the cards to higher numbers of the card to higher numbers. Thanks also the payroll and burn the cards generate. Thanks also the pay to the payroll and burn that card. Burn that cards generate. Oh, and the burn that the cards. Okay, I'm tripping. Tripping. Higher time frames looks bearish. Has to hold the zero. That'd be the 0038, or it's going down to 003. Red Rocket very bullish. Time for the week to leave. Bye bye. See with the diamond hands, Wall Street. I ain't what you were saying yesterday, but whatever. Trust the process loading. $1 will finally fly like I've been saying. Trust. I got in at 44K holders. Now we're at 75K, actually 76, brother. None of you guys know we've almost doubled. This train does not stop. We're gonna reach 100K. Just watch. It'll take off. Give it time. ZBCN, the next millionaires. Future bullish on Zebec, powered by code, driven by efficiency. Zebec turns payroll into continuous streams. The future is here. The future is now. Let's freaking go. ZBCN, let's go. Zebec stop selling. Hold your bags. 02 on the rise. We finna fly. Breaking. BlackRock buys 213 Bitcoin, now holds 868K. Saw that yesterday. Actually, my guy. Zebec will be epic. Zebec is ready to bull run time to time. I see more and more eyes on this network. It's going to be something amazing. Only 1% of the market would make each Zebec coin worth more than $1. Only 1% of the market. The payroll market's going real time, from large enterprise to everyday family. Zebec is changing how the world gets paid. And that's my thing, bro. If it can make a change to global payments, you think there's not going to push over $1? If you don't think that, if you don't understand that, I'm not even sure why you're in crypto. Looking for a bounce at the 0038. Nothing much to say. Just keep accumulating Zebec for generational wealth. Definitely believe that. Zebec will fly. We will never forget this priceless moment in this lifetime. Time will tell us we must hold and wait for. Thanks you all for this extraordinary journey that we've been through together as families. Good luck and God bless. God bless you too, sir. And definitely believe. You got to believe. I don't know. if you guys believe, but I think things are going to run on Zebec, right? Looked at a lot of projects that weren't talking about absolutely nothing that made money. So they would be beside me why Zebec doesn't. Hourly looks like it's forming a valid W pattern. Two thoughts at similar levels. Defined peak and a test of breakout. Critical resistance remains around the 004. Sustained break above with volume and confirms the pattern. With proper risk, the project's upside target lies at the 00455. Bears are so jealous. They are doing everything possible to fud this. They missed the boat. Definitely. But as it all goes, guys, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Thank you, Farsad, for all your super chats. And thank you, the rest of the Zebec family, the Zebecians, for your support and continue to diamond hands. But I got to let you guys go so you can do your own research and get out and relax and get ready to watch your phone all night as this price starts to pump or over the weekend. But keep an eye out and we will see you guys tomorrow. So, as always, it's okay to be weird or different. Maybe you guys aren't the ones weird or different. Maybe everyone else is, and you're perfectly normal. And as always, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Minor.